Hi everybody, my name is Megan Fielder and I am the author and creator behind Algebra Elevated, where I love to give teachers choice to reduce time spent grading while giving more feedback to their students. And today I'm here to talk to you about how my daily routine as a full-time teacher and full-time mom and TPT seller on the side, how my routine allows me to get out of school on time at the end of the day and get home and reduce all the stress and overwhelm of everything that needs to be done. So let's get started. So first off, my morning starts very, very early. What I have done is I have traded what I used to do in the evening for a little bit of prep time in the morning. So I usually wake up at around 4 a.m., which is about 2 hours before I have to leave for school each day. And in those 2 hours, I spend the first half of my time working on Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's my little side hustle. And then the second half is when I start to get ready for the school day, or double check that I am ready for the school day. So that allows me to kind of, before I get to work, have some time, figure out what's going on, where my stuff is at, if I haven't figured that out already. And then right before I leave, I also pick up the house, maybe throw a load of laundry in, check the dishwasher was clean, all those good stuff, and then I get to go to work. So I start my day about 2 hours before I leave in the morning. Now, after that 2 hours, obviously I get in the car and I have a longer drive to school. And so that longer drive allows me to kind of keep thinking if I'm stuck or need any ideas for what to do with my students that day, or something wasn't working the day before. It kind of allows me to think through that. But then I also listen to podcasts on the way to school. It kind of sets my mood for the day, sets the tone for the day. And I usually pick that out either the night before or even that morning of, have a few ideas lined up. Now, if you're looking for some podcasts, they are typically Teachers Pay Teachers themed. I love Becca Davis, which is actually a YouTube channel, and then Lauren Fulton's Rebanded Teacher podcast is one of my favorites as well. Once I'm at school, I'm still a little early still. So now I'm at school about an hour early before the students get there. And this is when I print all my copies for the day. And I do that immediately because we all know the printer gets busy, and so I don't want to waste my time waiting for other people who need the copier, so I get mine done all right away. Next, what I do is I post everything on the learning management system that we use that morning, so that in case there are any changes, I don't have to worry about things being incorrect, because that is the most current ideas I have for the classroom that day. Lastly, as students are starting to enter the classroom and I'm running out of time, I start grading anything that's kind of miscellaneous. So if any of the homework was digital from the day before, I start that grading process then, and I fit in what I can during that time. Now, as the day goes on, I still have my lunch and my prep hour before the day is over. My prep hour is at the end of the day, so next I have lunch. Lunch is when I usually grade any assignments for the day. I give myself some time to get settled and eat my lunch, but then after that I try to be productive and I grade assignments that have been coming in or that are from late work or some missing work from the week. So that's during my lunch hour. And then next I have my prep hour. So my prep hour is, again, like I said, 6th hour. So for me, it's not the most productive time because I know myself, I like to work in the morning. I do not work well in the evening or afternoon. So because of that, that is why I have front loaded a lot of my work earlier in the day. So if waking up early is not for you, then maybe your prep hour is a lot more productive than mine can be. So during that prep hour, I make sure all my lessons are ready for the next day, or I start content planning for what's to come later in the units. So that's when I kind of do that longer thinking. I know it's more in uninterrupted time, and then it gets my to-do list set for the next morning, so I know exactly what needs to be done, and I make sure I have enough time to do that. And then by the end of the prep hour, I am signing off of everything, packing up my stuff, and leaving student papers at work. I know myself. I am probably not going to get that stuff graded if I take it home. So if I take it home, I just feel stressed and then I'm disappointed in myself when I didn't do it. And so if I just leave it at work, I know it's on my to-do list for the next day and that pressure is off. So I do use a couple things along the way to help me through this process. I use my digital teacher planner, which goes with me everywhere because it is digitally. It's in Google Drive, and I'll link to another video where I talk a lot about that. And I love that because it's one less thing to carry around and to follow or keep track of. It's just in my pocket at all times. Another thing that has really helped me is my yearly content planning. So I'm going to be sharing a video soon, but I have my entire year planned out roughly with content for my students. That helps me reduce the what am I going to do tomorrow and am I going to finish this unit before this time? All those decisions that can be kind of stressful and haphazard, they're all set in stone at the beginning of the school year. And then I know if I'm going to take an extra day here, I need to lose a day from this or that. And so it's really easy to stay on track with what I'm doing the next day. So more fun videos on that to come, but that was just a little discussion about my daily routine as a full-time teacher, and it allows me to get out of work and get home to my family and not be so stressed for the next days. Can't wait to talk to you soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you found this helpful.